Well, there it is. That's kind of there, but it's really hard to focus. So she's coming up through those clouds, and I tell you what, the lens is being really generous. The sensor in the camera is making it really light. It's making it look like it's sunset, but it isn't. G'day folks, you're back out here with the big fella, and we're looking for a full moon rise at Bronte, and it's a good lookout spot. I'm trying to find where the full moon is right now. I'm just going to get the camera calibrated. Now, we've got a few people around today. It's a bit of a time for a lookout. So we're looking for about 105 degrees. That's where the moon is set to rise from. If I come out here tomorrow, it'll be at about 111 degrees. So about there. Right, I've got the zoom lens on now, and what usually happens when we get a full moon, I don't know if it's just by coincidence or whatever the case is, usually it's cloudy on the night of the full moon, and it makes it a disaster for photographers. And there it is, just through the clouds. And that's what we've come here to see tonight, ladies and gents. This is the following night, and we're not quite as far out as we used to be. It was at Bronte where we were before, now a little bit closer to home, and I found a fairly nice vantage point which has not a bad lookout to the eastern horizon, so this will have to do, I reckon. And that is at max zoom on the zoom lens. So that's a 55mm right now, and it's reasonably close to what you'd see with the human eye. That's the moon I was waiting to see last night, but it was obscured by clouds. Hooray for waiting till the next night. And it looks like that is the closest I can get with the most minimal light pollution around here, because we're still in a city, so still looks like a big light glob. I understand what you mean. I know you got to do your job. I'm trying to do my job while it's there. You know, it's a limited time opportunity, mate. It's the last supermoon of the year. Okay, I'll be out of here in about 5 minutes. Okay. What a ball buster! So I can't get any more detail than that. You can see it quite clearly with your own eye as to what the detail is in the moon, but through the lens it just appears like a big blur. If you take a photo of it, it's a bit different. That's what I don't understand. It's certainly bright enough in the sky. That's not just the sensor being generous there, it's actually quite bright in the sky. It's really big. You want to talk about the sense of being generous? Take a look on the right side of the screen. You see how those leaves are actually lit up from surrounding lights. They look nothing like that in real life. Beautiful supermoon. The last one for 2020. I mean, you get the odd flurry of cars that come past, but they're extremely few and far between. There's some down there. Honestly, you'd see probably, I don't know, 10-15 cars at once, usually about this time of night. I go out for a walk at this time, and right now wow, that was like a traffic jam. That was huge. Well, the last time I saw fuel prices this low would have been early 2016, when there was some gubbins going on about fuel and being low priced, and earlier before that it would have been at least half a lifetime ago since I've seen prices this low. I can't really believe what I'm seeing, but diesel still being up around the $1.18 mark, because trucks being an essential vehicle on the road, because they still got to deliver services and goods. Well, still got essential workers driving them, so they keep the price up there. While they don't have very many cars on the road, they're going to drop the price of fuel. Who wants to make a bet that after all this COVID-19 crap and all these self-isolation restrictions and everything come out of place and everything tries to go back to normal, that price is going to go straight back up again? Who wants to make a bet? I can almost guarantee it. And just like I thought, about well, this is nearly 2 weeks from the last time I recorded here, the fuel price has gone back up to probably the low side of what it was before this crisis. And so there we are, guys. That's another astronomy event done and dusted. It's probably going to be the last astronomical event for the year. I don't know about anyone else, but when it comes to astronomy, it's one of my great passions. It's something I've always had an interest in, and I would have loved to have chased up when I was younger. But just like meteorology and weather watching and all that kind of thing, it takes a lot more than just an interest. And I didn't really have the grades to get into university or college to kind of chase that up. But some things in life, you're just going to have them as interests, and they're going to be the great loves of your life, and that's just the way it is sometimes. So yeah, this vlog was a little bit of a mixed bag. It was kind of a bit of this, a bit of that, thrown all in together, and yeah, trying to make something out of scraps, I suppose. Hopefully there's going to be some light at the end of the tunnel with this coronavirus crap, and lightening up of the restrictions soon. I really hope that way I can kind of get life back to normal again, or some semblance of order. But until that time, basically it's just going to be living day after day. You know, most people are going to be stuck indoors and, you know, just trying to avoid what's out there, you know, and all the chances of actually catching it. They talk about flattening the curve. Well, apparently we've squashed it. So, you know, I don't really know what we're worrying about. A lot of places have reopened for business, and apparently Myers in Bankstown, that they opened again a couple of days ago, and people were just kind of ignoring social distancing rules. They were just, it was like Boxing Day, you know. It was all these people just cramming in and, you know, getting what they could, and yeah, that was the kind of feel of it. So once again, guys, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Until then, this is the big fella. Have a good one, guys.